All right, let's do a clink here. Oh, yes, Daddy. All right. So I got 3 things for you here to start off today's episode. And here we go.
That boy say smoother than the ray of light. I shouldn't have wore these bitches in the daylight. I know I'm wrong. That boy say smoother than
That's not a non-slip shoe.
Yeah, that's right. I love that. Isn't that cool?
Why is it so long in the back?
I don't know. Let's run it back. That was my thing. I didn't understand.
Like, I don't get the dimensions of the foot because you see his tootsies there. But then what is that? Is that the sole just like hanging out?
You might be right, yeah. Because there's his toe, yeah. All right, run it back.
I can't imagine.
His toe's poking out, and you're like, okay, normal. And then as it turns, oh, what's that?
I shouldn't have worn these bitches in the daylight.
Well, my thing is, if I fucking worked at McDonald's, like, I would not step foot in that establishment without a closed-toed shoe.
That's right. Now, here's my favorite thing. Beyond any of the shoe. Now, do you see any stray nuggets around?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we love McDonald's.
We do. We're big fans.
Oh, now since we did just eat McDonald's breakfast bagels, does that deter you from ever wanting to go back to McDonald's?
Absolutely not, no. I know how disgusting McDonald's is. I remember back when that video came out. Remember when it was like really popular to hate when it was the thing with like the chickens getting grinded up, the little chicks. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, the pink. It was like pink or purple or something.
Yeah, it's like I already knew that. Where the fuck did you think it came from? Well, no, I grew up in a household and in a society that hated on McDonald's, but as an adult, I realized that almost every other self-respecting adult I know also eats fast food, and especially McDonald's at least like fucking twice a week.
That's fair.
So, you know, it's all good.
Get your breakfast started. Well, that's just a little fun clip. I got some more stuff to show you later, but yeah, that reminds me, McDonald's reminds me of working in food service. It also reminds me of, I got 3 things for you. The guy, what's his name? SLV Sounds?
SLV Sounds, yeah.
Shout out to that guy. So yeah, this is our first technical episode. We filmed an episode that probably won't see the light of day, but
Never.
ironically, it won't see the light of day because we didn't have lights, but now it looks so great. Added some stuff to
I'm
our
happy
set.
we didn't go along with the plan to release that.
No.
I think it was kind of fun.
It was fun, but I doxed us twice.
That is true.
What else happened? It just didn't look as good. This looks so much better.
Oh, yeah, with the new lighting and stuff. This is episode 1. We're skipping episode 0. This is episode 1.
So official. And I got a haircut, you know, a little fresh fade. I don't want to take my hat off because then I'll have to adjust it again, but she did a good job. I guess we could talk about that. There's no form to this podcast, but
No.
yeah, so I went to the Great Clips because I woke up yesterday, and you can check in online, right? So I check in. I was walking my pit bull puppy, who's off camera here, while she's sleeping, and she was walking and pooping, and I was like, oh, it'll probably say 45, 60 minutes because it usually does. It said 7 minutes, so I said, let me get up in there. So I go. There's a very attractive lady for once. She comes out and she's like, I don't want to be here. She's sweeping up hair and stuff. And I'm like, ooh, I want her to cut my haircut. Because the last time I've gone, it's been like the redneck cut where I'll go like, I want a 2 up here and a 1 on the side. So they go, okay, and they do a 2 and then separately do it. It's like 2 haircuts. They don't fade it. So this lady, she goes back, the cute lady, and she's probably like our age. So she's gone, and then I'm just sitting there, and an old lady strolls out. She looks very stoned, let me tell you. She looks very ripped. She comes out like this. She's like, are you Zach? And I say, yes, I am. So we go to get the haircut going. I don't know what was playing. It was some old dad rock or something, just classic rock. Watch some Leonard Skinner, rock and roll. And she starts. So she's cutting my hair, but then she's like singing to it, but she's not like singing, but she's also not like mouthing it. She's like. So I'm just like sitting there like, or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to go here. I'm sitting here and then just right here, just here. So I was like kind of freaked out. at first, but then she gave me the best haircut ever. It's so good because she faded it up properly, and then she did like 3 once-overs, which no one ever does. They usually just do one. They're like, it's done. So there's always the stranglers, you know. And then she verbatim after she goes, yeah, I don't like when I leave stranglers because whenever I do fades and buzzes, there's always stranglers, and I'm like, not stranglers, stragglers, stranglers.
Stranglers.
Get you. But no, yeah, she did that perfectly. And then she goes to the back, and then she goes, you want me to square it up? And I was like, oh, just do whatever you want, you know? Because I guess the only options are like squared or rounded. But she did a great job. And then my biggest thing, because I may have OCD, autism, anxiety, the little neck hairs bother me, you know? So I go shopping afterwards. No, I'd go to do laundry. There were no neck hairs. So 10 out of 10, best haircut experience. Great clips, everybody.
That's great. I've always liked great clips, supercuts, stuff like that. But I did actually want to ask you, first of all, I want to point out, since we're professionals, isn't this a pretty cool thing in the corner there whenever I drink my coffee?
Oh, no.
That's pretty cool, huh? This is a really
Works
professional,
out.
well thought out podcast. But I did want to ask you, I just kind of thought about this. Since you're very particular about your haircuts, I don't think I've ever asked you, but like you've never gone, at least since we've moved here.
Correct.
And I've known you, you've never gone to like a barber.
Yeah.
And I don't get why. Because you're
Let me
so
see.
particular about your haircuts, and then you go to fucking Great Clips. But I support Great Clips and Supercuts and shit, but it just puzzles me.
I'm going to go to Uncle Shine's favorite website, Facebook. Now, don't show anything quite yet here. Let me set up. Woke the doggy up. I don't know if I want to show my personal Facebook, but I might be able to. Let me get my mouse out of the way here. So to answer your question while I'm futzing around here, when I lived in Richmond, Virginia, where I was born and raised, I got a job at a cookie store, as you well know. And I was like, oh, you know what? I probably should go. Because that's the whole thing in Richmond, Virginia. It's a big hipster culture. Not in a bad way. I like it. Like, people aren't stuck up or anything. But it's just a whole, like, let's smoke cigarettes and get tattoos and have cool hair. I don't know if it's that way anymore. I have family lives there, but it's been years since I've been there. I could just find this simple picture to show you. So, yeah, I remember not being homeless entirely, but kind of not having a place. And then I was like, well, I got to at least look good. So I booked an appointment at a barber because I just Googled, like, best barbers in Richmond. And they had one. So I was like, you know, I'll go. So I walked, like, 15 blocks. I get there. It's super old school, like, straight razor, all that crap. And you won't be able to see it in that picture. So this was all for nothing. I thought I had a picture of it. But, yeah, I used to go. I was trying to find older pictures of me. But, yeah, I used to do that, like, you know, really cool Hitler Youth thing that everyone did in, like, the early 2010s where it was, like...
Really? I can't
Up
picture
top.
you with that haircut. That's what
No,
I
I
used
wish I
to
could
do.
find it.
I had a really cool... I could probably find a picture of me pretty easily, but when I was in college, I had, like, a super... Not, like, a bad length, because, you know, some people have, like, the undercut with, like, the super long hair on the side. Like, I didn't have it, like, that bad, but I fucking rocked it. I look real good. But...
Two handsome gentlemen.
I'm trying to look like a bum.
Yeah, do you ever plan on cutting it?
I don't know. I want to do, like, shoulder length, probably. It's really just the sides that got to catch up. But
Yeah.
I don't want it, like, super long by any means.
That's my problem. I grow it out, then I just get lazy. Because that's the best part now, because with our jobs and whatnot, having a shaved head, you just do one little pass with a towel and it's dry. And then you're like, oh, I'm off to
I
work.
do miss that.
There's some weird pictures on here. Yeah, I can't find it. That was a period of life where I didn't have a lot of pictures taken of me. But I was going to say I kind of miss it in some regards, but it was like a whole, because you have to spend like 30 minutes getting ready, because then it was
Yeah.
the pomade. I have acid reflux. It was the pomade, and then combing it, and then I'm anal retentive, so it was like, oh, one little hair sticking out.
Yeah. No.
And then you have to comb it
I had
aggressively.
the same shit. Whenever I would spend like I would almost be late to school, because I mean I even kind of had a similar haircut when I started our job, and I would just spend like 45 fucking minutes doing my hair because I'm so particular about it, and that's why I like the long hair because I put like some curling shit in there and then it like kind of curls up and looks messy. So like since it looks messy, I don't have to worry about it, and obviously a fucking buzz cut. But the only thing that pissed me off about buzz cuts is that if I like showered the night before and then I didn't shower that morning, like sometimes the hair got like matted down and it looked stupid, and I hate
yeah.
that. But it's the same thing with long hair. I always just shower in the morning now. Fun fact.
Oh, me as well. Morning shower. It's the way to go. I think I took bubble baths when I was a kid at night. I don't know when that switch happened. That's a good... Maybe I should ask my mom next time I talk to her. Hey, do you remember when I started taking showers?
I don't remember ever taking baths.
They're so fun. You get to sit around in your own piss and filth. It's great.
Like, I very teensy little bit, like way back in my brain, remember taking baths, but I don't know. I feel like I've always taken showers since a pretty young age.
The cable's uncomfortable.
I do think one time me and my brother were taking a bath together. I can't remember who it was, but one of us shat. And that was a whole thing. But
let's say it was him.
I want to say it was me. It was. I did that shit as a kid.
No.
Yeah.
Well, did you do it on purpose? Did you think like, oh, I'm gonna get him? Or was you like mad
I
at him
don't
or
know,
something?
because I feel like I was probably like 3 or 4 maybe. I feel like 4 is too old to be. Is 4 too old to be taking a bath with your brother?
No.
I don't think so.
No, because I remember. Oh, this is good. This is perfect. I'm getting caffeinated. My mind's waking up. So, when I was in middle school, it was probably 6th grade. Because I only lived in this house for like 2 years. My parents split up on the 2nd year we lived there. But I remember my cousin, my youngest cousin, came and stayed with me. And wait, was it that house? Dang it! See, now I'm in my own head now. It was around that time, probably 5th grade or so. But I remember he like came over. And then they were like, "Oh, it's bedtime," because he was like sleeping over or whatever. Because it was like July 4th or some holiday gathering. Speaking of sleeping, this dog is passed out. And we got in the tub together. But I remember throwing a fit, specifically being like, "Oh, I need a bathing suit on." And they're like, "It's your cousin. Just hop in naked." And I was like, No. Because I consciously remember being like in puberty or like starting it. So I was like, well, I'm not getting there with him.
No, that's kind of.
He was butt ass naked, so it was fine. It worked out. Shouts out to you. You know who you are.
That's great. Well,
I wonder if he remembers that. We should ask him.
yeah, I was gonna say I have a lot of poop stories from my childhood. I think what we
that.
should do. Hopefully, my family might be coming here for Thanksgiving. So what we can do is have a family episode, and I think I'll preface with we have a name for this event. It's a whole thing in my family. It's called Diarrhea Fest.
Oh.
That's the official name.
love
Hopefully,
that.
we can get my mom on to tell this story because she's great at telling it. But yeah,
We'll have to make some room here. It's a very, not crowded set, but it's a very tiny set. I bet you.
do you want to know what my idea is?
What you got? What you got?
So what I'm thinking, of course, this is fucking pointless for everyone listening or watching, but I think what we could do is get like a little love seat for that wall back there. Then we can
yeah.
just put a camera on it, and then it'll be good to go.
We'll buy a 4th camera.
Yeah,
We can put it right next to that camera and have it. Yeah, that's so smart.
that'll be good for guests, and then
This dog.
guests could be all the way over there, not even remotely near us or able to see us, and it'll be great for them.
I love that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Fuck.
Because I was thinking it'd be nice to have the chair, then someone could be on the webcam.
Yeah,
But then I feel like that would just evolve into like us making them do the job for like, oh, you got to edit the podcast now.
That is
now You got
true.
a video switch.
well, oh well.
Get a love seat or something. I need to get rid of because you gave me that recliner, which is probably seen the end of its days since I never use it. And then same with that. What would you call it? A couch or I guess it's a futon. But our friend gave that to us before he moved,
Yeah.
and that thing is fucked. I mean, he gave it to me broken. It's not his fault. He was just like, here's this broken futon that I'm not gonna move with, so you have it. And it's been good. It's like for the doggy. Like she lays on it. It has a Star Wars bed sheet because I'm a 30-year-old adult here. But other than that, I mean, there's no furniture. Yeah, well, that's what we should do. We should sell that or throw it away.
Throw it away. No one's gonna buy that.
We'll move that crap over there. Yeah, we'll have a little love seat. I like that.
What a great idea. We love having a podcast. Now, I think before, because there's a lot of shit to talk about, thankfully. A lot of cool music came out, lots of cool video game stuff going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
But I think we should watch another video. I gotta wake up a little bit.
Wake up, wake up. Okay, let me find one. Because I like to think I'm getting pretty good at cultivating these. So it's not like my algorithms are perfect, but
I cannot
they're
get
getting
mine.
there.
Like my personal TikTok, I have, but it's not like funny shit that I can react to in a podcast. It's just like loud noises and shit. That would be stupid to watch. But
Keep talking to the kids here.
oh,
'Cause my computer's dying.
oh, that's great. But yeah, no, my fucking personal algorithm is great, but it's not shit that I think you would even find funny. It's just fucking loud, obnoxious fucking nonsense.
No, I hate that. I hate that.
And then our podcast TikTok, I cannot get the algorithm to be good.
No.
My Facebook video is not
Or
good.
TikTok.
And then I'm trying to find good videos on Reddit, but I can't find a good subreddit for the type of shit we want.
Yeah. I think we'll just have to mix and match and just get there. Now this one is cool. Think about when we're recording this, it's like late August. You know where I live, you know, with the little nondescript trail / road back there. Now picture yourself maybe with your lovely wife, maybe riding around with the homies. And you're like, you know, oh, what happened? What happened to look at the black bar there. Oh no. I need a black bar. Oh, it's because of the video.
Yes, video.
This is episode 1. We're figuring this out clearly. But yeah, just imagine, like, close your eyes, you're riding a bicycle, right? Maybe, like, have you ever ridden your bike, like, through the woods, though? Like, off-road type
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be perfect for you then. Okay. So, picture you're doing that. You're having a great old summer's day.
Motherfucking trail. Look at this shit. What's this?
Oh,
I
no.
A little
Hey,
slippery.
watch out.
The ice?
It's slippery.
Not sure.
Yeah, man.
That's my favorite
Yeah,
part.
man.
Motherfucking
Yeah,
trail. Look
I'm
at
glad
this
you
shit.
picked up on that because it's like,
I like how he apologized
What's
for
that?
fucking wiping out. Like, what?
I just love the exasperation in his voice. He goes, yeah,
Hey, watch
sorry.
out. It's slippery.
God damn. Out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's a great video. I like that.
That's
Now,
a good
I'm
one.
wondering, is that... It doesn't look like it's winter. Like, is it ice or what?
Let's
I want to
see.
know when this was
Motherfucking
filmed.
Trail. Look at this shit.
We'll reach out to, what's his name? Juma Ford.
Because
We'll reach
why
out
the
to
fuck
Juma.
else would it be slippery like that?
I just.
Because it's not
Hey,
wet,
watch out.
but you don't see, like, reflections.
It's
So I don't think it's
slippery.
ice. Right.
Every time.
Yeah, man.
You just imagine just being so white that you eat shit on a trail and then you immediately think, I'm sorry, apologies, sir, that I fell and hurt myself. What are you talking about? Yeah, but that's my favorite is like
Motherfucking
not even
trail
just the
leader.
slam or the I'm sorry, but he just goes, yeah, man. Like, I fucking
What's
said
this?
it. I mean, he said it as it was happening, but there's no way he was
watch
going to
out.
prevent it.
It's slippery.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
I like the fucking wheel spit in, too. That's fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's great.
good.
Yeah, that definitely woke me up a bit.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, we got a lot to talk about. I don't know where to go next. We could go video games if you want. We could go.
Yeah,
music.
I did want to talk about the very controversial
Oh no.
Saints Row.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about it because I personally think it's getting way too much hate.
I love that.
That's my controversial opinion. Now, is the writing terrible? Yeah. Is the gameplay kind of dated and clunky? Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Voice acting's bad. Tons of game-breaking bugs and shit. But you know what? It's fun.
I love that.
I'm having a great time playing it, and I think anybody that's played a Saints Row game before and enjoyed it would like this game. The only thing that's pissed me off so far is the amount of fucking times I've had to restart the game just due to bugs that just fuck everything up. Especially every time I go to customize my character, I have to restart the game because like all of a sudden the controls freeze up and I can't fucking back out or anything. And that's really annoying. But I mean, I would honestly say like the terrible voice acting and the terrible story, it just kind of adds to the kind of,
the charm.
yeah, it's kind of like a B movie type vibe, you know? And that's how all of the games have been. Like if you go back and play Saints Row 2, 3, especially like 3 and 4, like it's all fucking corny garbage. That's the whole fucking point. And people keep saying like the humor is immature and like not even that funny, and it's like it's been like that in every game.
That's the point.
How do you go into this expecting it? But yeah,
I don't understand this.
I would
society.
definitely say, here's what I would do: is I would personally, if you were looking at this game,
Look at this crap.
I would tell you,
Don't buy into the hype.
I would buy it if you like Saints Row. If not, wait for a sale. But it's worth it. I mean, here's the thing: it's a fun game.
Yeah.
Like I personally kind of like the gameplay. It's just a fun, stupid third-person shooter to play around with, and the world is actually really fucking cool too.
Oh. I should get it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would say once it gets patched and there's not a bunch of fucking completely game-breaking bugs in it, I would say it's worth the full 60, $70. I'm having a good time.
Oh,
If you break it down into the amount of hours you're playing it,
look at this guy.
you know.
He gets it. He's got candy corn teeth.
Well, that's the other thing too. The customization is so fucking fun, and the cool thing is you can completely change your character at any time in the game.
Oh,
So you just open your phone and you can just completely change your character, like
That's cool.
top to bottom. Yeah, and then you can actually save different ones too. So you can just like hot swap your. They call it your boss. So you can just like hot swap your boss in the fucking middle of the game. And there's the community page that I showed you, like the fucking Winnie the Pooh.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
Shit.
I thought that was you. That's not your character.
No.
Ah, bummer.
I should have sent in a picture of my character.
I was just
Sure.
thinking that.
You
Here,
can show
all
them.
those Saints Row.
But I don't know. I would say it's getting overhated. I think like a couple of the big reviews came out, and then everyone's like, "I'm gonna shit on this game for views."
Yeah,
You know.
here he is.
And
That's
honestly,
not
is a
right.
67 like that bad of a score?
No.
That's passing a test in school.
Here's the.
I would honestly say, like from my experience, a 67 is probably a fair score with how buggy and terrible the writing
One.
shit is. But at the same time, it's like a fun 67.
Yeah.
It's like if you just fucking get high and then play this stupid game, like it's a fun game.
Speaking of getting high, look at this guy. He's ripped.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess I just had to get that off my chest because I've been playing it and having a good time, and all the super negative press is kind of pissing me off.
I like that.
But-
Yeah, because I'm of the mind that. Well, I'm all over the place with this right now. So you can see the hat or the tattoo I have here. Where's me camera? Eh? My arm. Oh my God, it's invisible. It's an invisible tattoo, mate. Let me just flip it into yours there. You can kind of see it. Anyways, I have a podcast tattooed on my arm, and it's kind of funny. And they have a review scale, so they always do this thing. So it's like out of 5, right? So instead of like these where it's out of 10 or out of 100. But what I really like is there's a man on there named Nick Scarpino. Shout out to him. He's like 87 years old. He's like the oldest dude in the podcast. So he's always of the mind that he has this, I don't know if it's like patented, but he always said it was patented, his 3-finger review scale. And I'm not going to get this right now because we're like recording and stuff. But basically he would always go, there's good, bad, and bad. And I always like that because it's like, yeah, if it's bad, to stop engaging with it. But then there's that good bad where it's like, yeah, you can go on either side of the coin where it's either so bad that it's good or so good that it's bad. I think he meant it more as so bad it's good, like what you're saying with Saints Row.
I mean, I would just say it's so like
the
it's a
donkey.
Saints Row. If you've played Saints Row and you enjoyed them and you're a fan of the series, I would buy it full pop. If not, I would wait for a sale. But either way, I think it's a decent game.
like
It's not
that.
amazing. I wouldn't even say it's like good, but it's fun.
That's all that matters.
And that's a video game. It's supposed to be fun. So
What while we're on here, we might as well make this a nice beefy episode 1. Oh,
Yeah,
is
fuck
my mouse not working? Can I type? Hello. Are you pooping? Hello. What does the shaving cream guy say? Good morning, Starshine.
oh yeah, we gotta introduce all these characters onto the podcast at some point.
What I'd like to introduce into the podcast is a functional MacBook Pro computer. Yeah, it's just not working anymore.
That's cool.
Not good at all. See, it took me out of it. I don't even know what I was going to do now.
Something about a video game, probably.
Yeah. But what's going on? Oh, now my doggy thinks I'm talking to her. Hi, baby.
No, don't get her riled up.
Why don't you sit
Oh no.
You sit in your chair? Good girl. Hi. I wish I could show you. She's literally just...
I could see all of her nipples poking out.
Yeah, on her extra nipple, perhaps. Oh, are you whining? Can you lay down, sweetie?
Oh.
Lay down in your chair. I know, I love you. Hi. Lay down. You lay in your chair? Yeah. Good doggy. Oh, she's giving me kisses. What a sweet animal. We love Luna.
That's a great noise for a podcast.
Good baby. Hi.
We should make that into a sound drop.
No, we're recording. Can you calm down? Here, let me go off camera here and deal with her. Maybe the internet will fix itself. Yeah, I don't know. Because I'm of the mind, I wanted to look up, because the whole point of me like bitching about the internet right now is I wanted to look up Crackdown. Let's try a new tab here. Crackdown 3.
I haven't played that, but I have played the first 2. I know I beat the first one like years and years ago.
Lay down, sweetie. Well, this will be perfect for us then. So let me pull that up. I think the internet's working again. I have very terrible internet connection in my apartment. All right, yeah. Now show the people at home. Now look at this. This is perfect. AB. So there's
Yeah,
Saints Row, and there's Crackdown. So just about the same. Good girl for laying down. Hang tight, kids. I gotta give the dog belly rubs. It'll calm her. I fall asleep or something. Yeah, so I grew up playing. Fun fact: so the first M-rated game I was able to buy, like on my own volition with my own money, was the first Crackdown for the 360. And I actually never played the second one. I went back and like played through part of it on Game Pass, and then it was like, it's not really doing it for me. It's not doing it for you either. Which Crackdown do you like the best?
I can't remember for the
Two or
life
three.
of me which one I played, but I remember.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're recording a podcast. Yeah, we're recording a podcast. Can you be quiet? This is great. Hi. Yeah. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Thank you. Nice. Oh, she's not listening to me very well. But yeah, Crackdown 3 came out. And I remember everyone was shitting on it. They were like, ugh. And you can see here, I mean, everyone was obviously like review bombing it and stuff, but it was one of my favorite games because it was just the same as, I think what had happened, they went into Crackdown 2, wanted to make something different. It's understandable, but then they went back to 3 with like the first formula, and it was just so similar to me that I jumped in because it was on Game Pass, so I was like, yeah, it's free, I'll justify it. But after playing it, it's one of those games, like I wouldn't have paid $60 for it because it was all glitchy and broken and stuff, but it was just so bad that it was good. And I think that's just something to be said about video games. There's bad games that are good out there.
Yeah,
This is just one of them.
I haven't played that one. I think it was Crackdown 2, but funnily enough, that's also one of the first mature rated games I had because I've been hoping for a like not hoping. What the fuck am I trying to say? But like my parents were very strict with video games when I was a child.
Me as well.
So trying to find like a cool open world game that I could play was very difficult.
No.
And Crackdown was one of the first ones. So it always has a soft spot in my heart. Maybe I should buy, or not buy, maybe I should do Crackdown 3 on Game Pass.
You haven't played it?
No.
Oh, you have to.
Give it a review. Because I remember it being fun. I like the kind of, I don't know if I would call it like a superhero game per se, but like that superhero style of games like Crackdown and then Saints Row 4. And fuck, what's that PlayStation exclusive one?
Good doggy. Infamous.
Infamous, yeah. Like those where we're just like jumping around and shit. I fucking love that stuff.
I never played that
it's
one.
really fun to me.
Uh-oh, here comes something. Fuck. I have acid reflux. I said that twice already. Yeah, this, I don't know. I think nowadays, too, like, I remember back when this stuff was coming out, like, people weren't as vicious with, like, they would just play games that were bad. And that's always the thing, like, every review outlet has, like, R7 means this, or R8 means this, or whatever. But then it's just like it's changed so much that I feel like when I was growing up, I would pick up a lot of 6-7 games, or like even when I was a kid, there weren't reviews that I was aware of. There probably were out there, I just didn't know how to find them with no internet. And I would just go to Blockbuster and like buy these games, used like pre-owned games, and then they were just like the fucking Superman 64, which is like the worst video game ever. And yeah, that did suck, but besides that one, that's the only one I can actually think of that I own that I actually regret like money being spent on. But other than that, yeah, it's like if you don't like it, stop playing it or sell it.
I don't know. I would honestly say for me, not even Jesus Christ.
Looks great.
You goofy ass fucking Jesus. But I mean, I would honestly say, fuck me with that. But I would honestly say, like, on my personal rating scale, if we're talking out of 10, like, I would say a 5 is still like decent. You know?
5
Like,
farts out of 10.
Yeah, so like, I would say 4 or below is kind of like I wouldn't touch it, but like 5 is like it means average. It's middle of the road,
Yeah.
and that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know.
I don't want to play this. We'll get copyright stricken or whatever. Yeah, that stuff's all crazy. And then people have their theories of like, oh, they're paying reviewers, and it's like, I mean, yeah, they get paid salaries, or then folks are like, oh, there were like now people like users like players like us review bomb it, and it's like, I don't know. It's just stupid. Video games should just be fun. It's like play something you like, and if you don't like it, then why are you playing it?
That's right.
Now, speaking of that, so I'm gonna load this up. So we might as well roll right into this. So speaking of rolling right into it,
Oh gosh.
my transition game is on point. Look at this animal. We love her. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Yeah, you got a big tail.
Can
We
you
love her.
Smack the chair. Can you reach it?
Wait, go smack my chair?
No, her chair.
Ooh. Hey, Luna, come here. Come here, baby. Yeah, I've thought about this. Like, we've had some conversations about her, and it's like, I just don't think there's a point that we'll ever be able to just record in silence. So if you're gonna subscribe, you're gonna have to fucking deal with it, you know. And I don't want to hear your shit, because you'll say, "Why is the audio of the dog's tail?" And we'll say, "Give us $1 a month or something, you know, please, please."
Yeah.
Because she's nice. She's a sweet dog, and that's the thing. She just wants attention.
She just wants attention. But the bad thing is she's completely fucking up my headphones right now.
Don't you dare. She's under the table. Probably looks like we're playing with each other's ding dongs or something.
Yeah.
Give me that ding dong. Yeah, so anyways, so I've been playing a bunch of games. Hi, baby. I recorded some footage for Cult of the Lamb, which I want to save actually until Emily can maybe come on, or at least be off camera on our mic
That's
over
the
there.
game that's like the Stardew Valley type
Yeah.
shit. The girly games for girls.
That's right. Oh, I got stickers and fallopian tubes and tampons. No, I'm just kidding. I love women. Check this out.
Jesus Christ.
Cult of the Lamb. It's a great old game. So yeah, I'll pull up different footage, but yeah, just as a preview for probably something ahead. I recorded this on this computer, so it was really shitty because it was only 720. But yeah, that's the thing about this game is it got really good reviews. But spoiler alert, I don't know if I love it yet because I'm so bad at it. The whole point is that your cult members are supposed to die, and you sacrifice them, and you get it's basically like your what's the guy's name? Been watching a lot of documentaries, lady. I love women so much.
Watching a bunch of lady documentaries.
About stickers and stuff. No, I was watching like cult stuff. Trying to think of the guy's name, but anyways, yeah, you're basically like a cult leader, and you just sacrifice these people, and you like preach sermons to them, and then you just sacrifice them. So it's weird. It's like Animal Crossing, but then with a twist. But then it's also roguelite, like. I got distracted. Sorry. She loves Freddie Gibbs. She was doing this with her head, and then she's like locked in right on Freddie. She loves that. Well, there's so many tangents here. So you see E.T. above his head there. She is frightened of E.T. Oh, a bit of a jumper, perhaps.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Hi, jumper. You giving some kisses? That's the thing is like she wants to give love. But yeah, Cult of the Lamb's fun. All pit bull puppies aside. I just don't think I'm good at it because I get in my head of like, I'm not doing a good enough job with the sermons, or like my people are dying, but then that's the point of it. So I just need to wrap my head around like all the systems because it's a lot to manage, because I thought it was more like Stardew and then you go roguelite. But what I realized is the Stardew stuff is happening in real time while you're rogueliting. It's like while you're dungeon fighting, a thing will pop up. It's like your village members are starving, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. I'm trying to use my sword and kill these people.
Irritate me, I feel like.
That's why I just haven't picked it up in a while, because it's just been frustrating me. But
Was that on the Switch?
that's everywhere. Yeah, I think I got it on Xbox, because unfortunately I bought it like literally 2 days before our homie gave us this PC over here. Probably would have just bought it on Steam at this point, because then I could have Steam Decked it, played it on there. But you live and you learn, you know. First world problems. I like that I have all the options, but then I'm like, I just don't want to have the. Let me switch off it here. Look at that little tail. I'm gonna get the footage rolling here. Rolling. Come on. So the cool thing about this game, this is called Rollerdrome.
Jesus Christ.
And I filmed some little footage, so we'll talk over it. So interestingly enough, I know is that good levels? Yeah, it's probably good levels. So because I just don't want to be drowned out by the music. There's not much, there's no dialogue in this, but essentially you play as this girl. I forget her name. Does it say it on there? No, but see, there's a person named Morgan Frey. There's this whole, dystopian thing. It's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. You're basically it's like a battle royale almost, or you go against these waves of enemies as you see here.
Is this not PvP PvP?
No, not at all. It's just single player.
See, when you were telling me about this, I thought this was like online multiplayer.
No, that would be really fun if it was. Maybe they will make an update for it. But yeah, it's basically the poor way, the cheapo way to describe it is like it's Tony Hawk with guns, which is kind of true. But there's so many more mechanics, and I was overwhelmed at first because it actually is very difficult. So you played this girl, I forget her name, but you're essentially, if you watched Squid, you haven't watched Squid Game, right?
Oh, I watched the whole thing.
Oh, okay. So you know how they're like basically these rich socialites are basically like pinning everyone against themselves, and then they're betting on it or whatever. So it's not to that level. Sweetie, can you get down? Come here, baby. But basically you're like this woman who's supposed to kill all these people, and they're kind of rooting you on. Luna. Can you sit? Sit. Ma'am, can you sit? She's getting all riled up over there. She loves skating games. So yeah, she's basically like going through rounds, and it gets harder. So there's actually a difficulty curve that's part of like the narrative of the story, which is really cool. Unfortunately, it's a little too hard for me, I thought. And then last night, so I recorded this last night, so I got really into this. As you can see, you have to like dodge the snipers, you have to collect tokens, you're supposed to do tricks. You can only reload your ammo. You can't see it because the picture-in-picture is blocking it. But basically, you unload these clips, right? Yeah. All right, I paused the game.
Cool. Perfect timing for
That
this
was
conversation.
awesome.
Oh, okay. I
So
see.
yeah, you see ammo, and then you'll notice you have to do tricks to get the ammo back. So it's weird. You don't... Come here, baby. Luna. Hey. Puppy. Come here. Sweetie. Come here. Good girl. Give me some attention.
There we go.
Leave Kyle alone. So yeah, watch this while I pet the dog's butt. So basically, you have to grind or do grab tricks or flips, and you earn your ammo back. And then the coolest mechanic, in my opinion, is the slowdown.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
There's just so much going on with it, you know, where it's like, it can be hard to manage, but I got, like last night, I finally broke through to where like, I think I understand it. Because it was one of those things where I was like, wait, what button does what again? And I was like in my own head, and then you just get overwhelmed because it does a lot of damage. You're in health back. But I just wasn't playing it right, and then last night it just clicked with me where I couldn't go to bed. Because I just kept going through this. So you'll see, I think this is the only level I filmed, and this is one of the relatively easy levels at the beginning. But it's so cool because it's like Tony Hawk in that they're like, do this trick by this, grab these tokens, like finish it in a certain amount of time. And yeah, it's kind of like one of the new cool games out, in my opinion, if you ask me. And I love the art too. Like the art is just so cool.
Now, is this a $60 game?
No, it's only like $20.
Oh, this looks so worth it for $20.
I would 100% get it. I think it's on Xbox. I got it on Steam. Because, as I said, or maybe I haven't said, bitch, God, I hate my acid reflux. I wish they made drugs for that. I have a Steam Deck and a Steam, like a high-end PC now. So, yeah, it's just been really cool to have like $20 games on there. Because now I can just play on here. We can capture really easily. But it's weird. There's only, I think the folks that I was following that beat it only played about 10 hours of it to complete the whole game, but it's one of those Tony Hawk things where you want to go back. Yeah, so check that out. See the challenge here. I'll pause it. So there's challenges there, and you basically want to like do tricks or beat the time, and it's just like Tony Hawk. So I've learned like the newer levels, you don't unlock them by beating them. You unlock them by, so it's literally just, they ripped it from Tony Hawk, where you have to get certain challenges to unlock future levels. There's only like 16 levels in total, but they're all super fun and replayable. Because now I'm in this mode of like, okay, well, maybe I should go back and play it. And I have been. I've been like replaying, trying to get my score up. So, highly recommend.
I'm surprised this game hadn't been made yet.
Hi, puppy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a very novel concept. Why don't you lay down? Can you lay down?
It's like you'd figure, especially back when like Skate and Tony Hawk and shit were at their peak, you'd figure something like this would have came out. And to
Yeah.
my knowledge, nothing fucking did.
I think you're right. And maybe there were some stuff, but it wasn't very good. That's what I love about video games now is like people always complain about movies being so iterative. Like, oh, they're just copying and pasting movies. But it's like, I think video games have gotten to a point where we're rebooting stuff there, obviously. But then now people are just making, like, indie games are on fire lately. Like, just some random, like, just like the Call to Lamb concept. It's like, it's Stardew, but with a roguelite. It's like, yeah, wait,
Yeah.
why didn't anyone else think of that? Like, that's really smart. My favorite thing about this game, a lot of the reviewers are saying this as well, I think, is that basically everything in the game is explained with a narrative. So there's no, like, it doesn't feel video gamey. Like, in between levels, you're in first person and you go through locker rooms, then you get to, like, read little, like, story moments and stuff, and then you go out to your next one. So it's totally like it's based off this 1980s movie. I never saw it, but it was like literally this was a movie. I guess I was born in the early 90s, so. But yeah, it was like some really artsy fartsy film that everyone, like a cult classic type film.
Yeah.
But yeah, the music's great, as you can see, as you can hear. Not see, but yeah, the graphics look cool.
Yeah, I really like the graphical direction they went in. I can't imagine this game looking remotely as good with like realistic graphics or something. That would be so stupid.
No, that's right.
No, I really like when game developers like go towards a different art style like this, because I've noticed, like, I've talked about this a lot with my wife as well with movies and stuff. It's like I kind of miss when movies used to look more like movies, you know? And I feel like video games are getting the same way. It's like they're so realistic, but now it's to the point where it's like almost like uncanny valley shit.
Yeah.
And it's like everything just looks kind of like it's so realistic now to the point where shit just looks weird. Like just scale back, like make the graphics a little bit worse, you know? Like, or like just change up the art style or something. I don't know. Just something about games these days.
Yeah.
Is they look weird. So when a game with a different art style comes out, I really appreciate it.
There's Rollerdrome. You can appreciate it for, I don't know if it's on sale anymore, but I got in at like $19.99. Oh.
But other video game news, I guess I'll really quickly interject. I bought Stray finally.
Oh, the kitty cat game. That's right.
And it's great. I love it. It's really fun and simple to play. There's like one fucking button that you press the whole game. It's really more just environmental storytelling than gameplay. But it's fun. And apparently it only takes like 5 hours to beat. I didn't know that.
Oh.
But yeah, no, it's just a really cool. It's actually a pretty cool story. It's really sad.
Puppy.
But
Luna. Let me mute my mic here. Luna. Hey.
yeah, I don't want to scream at her on the podcast, but I might have to.
Nice. Now, what we could do, we could always pause the recording here and maybe deal with her real quick. Because this would be a good point to
What
jump
she's doing
into.
is completely fucking up my hand.
Oh my god, no, we're gonna have to take her to the pound. Hey, do you want to go live in the pound? Luna. Alright, yeah, what we'll do officially, we're just gonna pause for a moment and we'll resume. I'll probably throw in some cool transition or something, but yeah, we're basically gonna go make sure this dog doesn't. We're gonna be nice to her, don't worry, we're not gonna do anything crazy.
Beat the fuck out of his dog with a baseball bat. Set
I'm
her
getting
on
the
fire.
baseball bat. I'm getting the flamethrower, Luna. That's it. We've had it. All right, I'm going to pause here. Oh, goodness. So we just got back from the pound. We have to go give her away to a different owner. No, just kidding. She's calmed down now.
Pit bulls do to children.
No, she would never. It's frustrating, though, because she just wants attention. I think she's upstairs drinking water now. But anyways, yeah, go play Stray. It's a kitty game. Cats are better than dogs. I've always been a dog person, but after this episode, I love cats. Sorry,
No,
Luna.
I would definitely recommend it. It's a, I don't know, it's just a fun game, especially if you're a cat person. And my cat, I will add, my cats were both freaking the fuck out the entire time I was playing it.
Doing this at the TV.
Yeah, 100%.
I love that. Yeah, I'll probably get it at some point.
Yeah, that's a game. There's just not really much I have to say about it because there's not really much to it. I would just say it's dope and you should buy it, especially because I think it's only $20,
That's
20 or
easy.
30.
No,
She's laying down. We're all good. We're
That's
home
great.
free
We
here.
love her.
What we'll do is watch a video.
yeah, we got some cool videos.
Oh.
We got some more stuff to talk about here. Oh,
Should I not have pulled it up yet?
oh God. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Now I have a couple. Let me see. So I have a couple of videos that I can show you, and there's one video specifically only we can watch. We can't show the viewers, but we'll link it or something. But yeah, check out. So I have a couple like couple themed ones because I found one couple I wanted to show you, but then I found another couple. So there's two couples, and then this one I named I think cool couple, or is this cute couple? This is cool
It could
couple.
be either.
Why not both? You know. So check these guys out. They're pretty cool.
What are you talking about? I can at least live my life. Oh, what the heck? I thought I got the light model.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about? I can at least live my life.
So yeah, I guess he's responding to this commenter. This commenter has said.
Well, I like that. What
some
does the
choice
comment
words.
say? He can't dig a hole for 30 seconds? What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, he
He
looks
can't
weak.
dig a hole. What kind of insult is
I
that?
can at least lift my wife.
Look at her face. Her face is my favorite.
Oh, what the heck? I thought I got the light model.
Completely
Her
uninteresting.
expression just doesn't change the whole time. That's freaky. She doesn't want to be here, is the vibe I get.
Guard! Guard! I'm not supposed to be here! Yeah, her face is great. He seems like a
What
cool
are you
guy.
talking about? I can at least lift my wife.
I just feel bad for him. Because, like,
I feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for him.
Oh, what the heck? I thought I got the light model.
Oh, that's so
I just
weird.
like that his
No.
his choice for a joke was like, ah, she's fat. And it's like, well, she's not. But also, like, why can't... There's just so much going on.
Is he wearing jorts? Or
Yeah,
jeans?
I think
What
so.
are you
Let's
talking
watch
about?
again.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah, he
at least
definitely
lift
is.
my wife.
And they're not like good jorts. so
Oh,
it's like-
Jesus, yeah.
Oh, what the heck?
Like,
I
not
thought I
how
got
you
the
lift
light
people.
model.
Like, well, just lift under her tits, and then... I just don't get how he can't lift her. 'Cause
That-
I'm a little guy. You know, I've always been pretty bare-boned, but, like, that lady can't weigh 100 pounds. Like, how we...
No, and I will just simply add that guy freaks me the fuck out. He's a scary guy.
Peace and love, my guy.
Yeah, don't.
Best of luck to you in life. But yeah, he also freaks me the fuck out because it's the manner in which he speaks.
That's really it. I mean, he looks
Talking
kind of,
about,
you
I
know,
can at least lift my
but-
wife.
it's really just more the manner that he speaks in, yeah.
Oh, what the heck? I thought I got the light model.
I think it's his teeth are fake too. Did
And
you
that
notice
joke is just so fucking weird. Like, what a weird
Yeah.
thing to say. I don't know.
Okay, well, this will make you feel better. Let's.
I don't fuck with that guy.
Yeah, we don't. Peace and love to that guy and his mail order bride. But this is the cute couple that I really wanted to show you. Now, this is from TikTok, and TikTok's been pretty strong lately. So this is just actually, it's not that funny. It's just like,
Hey
look
guys,
at this cute couple.
I figured I'd hop on here tonight and do a TikTok of me and my
TikTok.
girl. This is Caroline. We are just here to say goodnight. And that we hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And
And that she's mine. So
oh,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm all hers. And I love you.
What? I'm so. Are these kids? I can't tell because I'm kind of far away from the screen. But are these like 11-year-olds?
I think so. I mean, maybe. I think.
It's just why, you know. It's like the thing is,
Hey
this would be an
guys, I
okay,
figured
cute
I'd
video
hop
if you
on
weren't
here
fucking.
tonight and
Yeah,
do
I
a TikTok
I want to know if
of
they're kids before I say
me and
this.
my girl. This
but-
is Caroline.
This
Yeah.
could be like a cute little
We are
video of a
just
couple
here
if they weren't
to
fucking
say
weird,
goodnight.
you know.
Well, there's so much I
And
like.
that we hope you guys
The biggest
enjoy
thing
the
is
rest
that
of the night.
I think this lovely woman in the black shirt is trying to show up our friend from the last video because she saw that video and was like, "Oh, you can't pick up your significant other."
All hers.
Ah,
I
watch
got
this
the
shit.
light model.
Now, I'm not going to get into any
Hey
like
guys,
political
I figured
correctness,
I'd hop on.
but because clearly they're, you know, these are not cisgendered individuals, so I won't say anything inappropriate or disrespectful. But the one thing I will make fun of them for is listen to what she calls her TikTok, because as you know, TikTok is spelled TikTok.
Okay.
But
Now
listen-
I'm interested because I
listen
didn't pick
how-
on
yeah.
pick up on that.
And that's the thing is like the video's weird, they're strange. Like I like the whole like the whole TikTok lane of people being like, "Oh, this is my girl," probably because like somebody commented like, "Yo, purple shirt's kind of hot." So then these like weird couples, I found this. There's like a whole plethora of these videos on TikTok where they're like defending like, "Oh, you better not mess with my chick because she's my chick." Get it? That's our video. The end. And it's like it's just a weird like insecurity. But anyways, yeah, listen to.
Hey guys, I figured I'd hop on here tonight and do a TikTok of
A
me
TikTok.
and my
TikTok.
girl.
So I was so inebriated and whatnot over the weekend. I say weird shit to my dog all the time, like do like voices with her. And the whole weekend, TikTok, hi TikTok.
Hey guys, I figured I'd hop on here tonight.
Now, what are all the
and do
hashtags? I
a
can see
Yeah.
hashtag
TikTok of
lesbian of TikTok.
Me and my girl.
The,
This is Caroline.
We might have to.
We
Yeah. So the
All the
hashtags are
vibes.
my favorite.
What's the one that your mouse is on right now? Oh, here. I guess I can just do that. don't forget to smile today.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
I mean,
All positivity.
I guess I would say this is just like a normal, just sort of innocent little couples video, but it's just, I don't know. Is it rude to just say that some people are just kind of fucking weird?
No.
And also, I hate that I believe that these are preteens, so I feel
Yeah.
bad calling them weird, but it's like, I don't know, this type of shit.
It's a
I
whole
can't
thing.
imagine going up, be like, hey, do you want to make a video where you pick me up and then I say that this is my girl and then you kiss me? Like, it's just, what? Like, who? Because they probably also filmed this like 6 fucking times to get it right.
Yeah, this is not take
Shit.
one.
It's like,
Ta-ta.
it's just so fake and manufactured and weird. And I hate that it's to the point now where, like, basically fucking, well, not basically, like, kids are doing it. It's like, why? Like,
Let's watch her
just
pick
go
her
get
up
some
again.
fucking ice cream or something like a normal kid.
Yeah. Now, do you think they have
Doing
enough
this weird
lotion in their bathroom? Think they have enough hand lotion for their needs?
It's all the same brand, too.
Yeah,
It's got all the
that's
different sizes.
They got the family. They got the Costco, the Sam's Club joint. But yeah, look how. Because it's very clear the purple shirt girl has the agenda, but then like the black shirt girl's like, oh, I gotta say something too.
That she's mine. So.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm all hers. And I love you.
Yeah, no, I feel weird because we're just watching kids make out or whatever.
We're going to have to edit this whole segment out.
No,
It's
we're
just gonna be
fine.
silence.
These are adults. These are adults. And even
It's
if they
hard to
aren't,
tell.
good for them. Best of luck in your future. Go to college or whatever. Do what you want. Now I think I have some more. I know I have some more, but we have to be careful about this one. Oh yeah, this one's called the Dating Guru. You'll love him.
God, okay.
So I'm single as a Pringle, but not in a bad way. I like being single. But if anyone's out there looking to be back in, the dating game or wants to get all, horny with it. Now, here's the thing. So this guy's name is Jeff O'Malley. I think I'm going to follow him, like, just kind of like keep an eye, because I saw he does a bunch of this. He's like the dating guru is what I've called him. So check this out.
Looks like it, yeah.
Hey ladies, if you want to talk sexual with me about anything sexual, please send me a comment, or I can maybe you can direct message me, and we'll talk about that, and we'll get on Google Chat and we'll talk about anything sexual you want. So peace out.
Peace and
I
love.
mean, that was just simple, straightforward. He's saying,
Yeah.
if you want to talk sex with me, message me and we'll fucking do the thing.
That's right.
I can respect that. It's also, I would like to point out, he's disabled mentally style.
Oh, is he? Let me see. I didn't notice that.
It's funny because
It's weird. I selected the video not based upon that fact.
Hey,
That's just
ladies,
another
if you wanna
personality
talk
type.
Sexual with me about anything sexual, please
I thought he just had a lisp.
send me a comment, or
I like his angle. I like him
I can
foaming up.
maybe you can direct message me.
I don't know. See, I respect this. This isn't weird to me. This is just, I don't think many people will respond.
Sexual
to
you
him.
want. So, peace out.
But, all you need is one person to respond.
I wouldn't necessarily, like, it's kind of weird. But
Yeah.
on the other hand, I mean, he's just putting it out there. If you want to talk sexual with him, leave him a comment. And it's like, someone's going to want to. And someone's, oh, no one left a comment. There's 0 comment.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We'll check back. Maybe what we'll do is we'll
here's the
check
thing,
back
though.
with him next
So this
week.
has 42 likes as of whenever you recorded this, right?
Mhm.
And this was pushed to your TikTok For You page,
Yes.
which means all of these algorithms and stuff pushed this man specifically out of the millions of TikTok users to your specific page.
That's right. Wonder why. Maybe I was watching some of his friends and they were like, hey, you like Meth O'Malley? You'll love Jeff O'Malley. But yeah, I like him a lot because it's just the
I can fuck
innocence.
with this guy. I fuck with the very straightforward thinking there.
Not quite a bowl cut either. But I just love, like, all the crap aside, like, what a beautiful place he's at. Like, he's in a garden or something. Like, look at all the lighting and the colors.
Well, and my thing too, it's like he doesn't look weird.
No.
You know what I mean? It's like usually the type of person to make these videos would be kind of creepy and weird looking, but he just seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, friendly fellow.
Yeah.
We're going to go eat lunch later. Maybe we'll run into someone like this.
I'm sure we will.
Oh. It doxed us again.
Oh,
Well, let's see. What's the timer on this? 54. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
54. We live in a place inside of a big estate inside of a country. Now, here's the cool thing. There's a pit bull puppy under there licking her butt. So why don't you take me off here? And I think this is time for the last one. So I'm going to put a link to this. It's a tweet. We're not done with the podcast. We'll still talk about some other stuff. But I think, yeah, work shoes. Yeah, we covered it. Oh, no, we got 2 more.
2 more. Well, should we talk music and then hit the last 2?
Let's talk music, and then what we'll do is wrap it up with some cool videos.
Great.
Then we'll have some theme. Hip hop in review. Hip hop in review.
I guess the probably the biggest hip hop news is going to be the JID album.
Yeah.
That came out. I would just like to say I think I've listened to it in full now 3-ish times. And I think it's great. It's definitely different than what I expected, but it's like you can tell this took 3-4 years to make.
Yeah.
It is a very, very solid, well thought out, great album. And
There it is.
I would definitely say, what's the song? Is it Cody Blue 32?
Well, that's a great one. Or yeah,
I think is
number.
the title. And the fucking vocals on that, man. Like, I didn't know he could sing like that. Like,
Beautiful.
yeah, no, he really pulled out all the stops on this. There are some collabs I'm sad didn't happen. I'm sad there's not like a J. Cole feature aside from 2007, but that's not really a feature per se. There were a lot of rumors of Kendrick being on it. I'm sad that collab didn't happen. It's going to happen someday. But I will say I believe I texted you or talked to you when we were both kind of listening to this. The Little Durk feature really surprised me. When the beat came on that song, I was like, I don't know how the fuck he's gonna rap on this with his style, but he fucking killed it. And it made me like really wish that people like Lil Durk and Lil Baby and stuff like that would just get a more unique production. Because I have nothing wrong with the trap shit. I love trap music like that, but I don't know. It's not timeless. It's like people are gonna look back in 1 or 2 decades and hear that sound, and it's gonna sound dated.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But
That's fair.
I would say it's a really good project. I think it hasn't clicked 100% for me yet. I want to listen to it a few more times, but especially if you're a big JID fan, I would say it's worth the wait. And I really am looking forward to what he has coming up next.
Yeah.
That's really all I have to say about that.
And the website's kind of working now.
Yeah.
There it is. There's a lot of people on that album. Yeah, unfortunately, I hate it entirely. Nah, just kidding.
I was going to say, are you fucking with me?
No, I love his DiCaprio stuff. Always liked him. But yeah, that was the thing for me where it wasn't clicking. But that was just because I'm tired at work listening to it, and then I wasn't listening to it in the right way. I was like, I don't know, I was just like listening to it on my phone or like had it on the background. So then when I actually sat down to listen to it, have you seen on YouTube, the thing that's been getting me is he has like visualizers, not videos, but he has visualizers for each one.
Oh.
So I was like setting this setup last night and doing stuff with the lights or whatever. And I just had those on, and then I started like realizing, oh, I really like this.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing because the first couple of times I listened to it was like passively at work or like kind of in the car, which usually the car is when I figure out I really like an album actually, but it wasn't really clicking. And then the other day I was just kind of washing the dishes and my AirPods in, and I was like, oh shit, this is a real jam.
Gangsta Grills.
Yeah, no, I mean I really have nothing but good things to say about it. I'd also say Crack Sandwich is my favorite song.
Oh yeah, it's great.
The fucking, it's just such a cool personal story, and I think it's it might be pretty old, but I saw an interview with Tyler, the Creator, a while back, and he was saying like, you should, like, if you have a fucking baseball card collection or something, you should rap about that, because I'd rather hear about that than this generic rap shit. And that's what I think this album is full of, just like really cool personal shit that no one else has, you know. And I think that's what's gonna make it special. And also in our episode 0 that never aired, I talked about how I was hoping this would be one of like the albums of the 2020s.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is yet, but I do think this set him up to just have an awesome follow through. And I think that's what DiCaprio 3 is going to be. I'm hoping.
Oh.
But yeah, no, nothing but good things to say about it. Definitely some of my favorite JID songs on here. I also think surround sound and dance now. When those came out, I didn't like them that much, but
Oh,
I
the
feel
singles,
like
yes.
I feel like in the context of the album, I think they're better. I think they made me enjoy them more.
Now, it's funny because you may have mentioned baseball cards. So what I'm gonna do is open up a pack of Pokemon cards while we're
Oh
talking.
shit, you're just opening them up. Okay, I didn't know we were doing this.
Because I figure, you know,
I forgot to ask if you like pre-recorded a card opening or something, but fuck it.
no, I had this. Yeah, I made like a backdrop and I was doing green screen stuff. But what I realized is it might just look better on here. Because here's the thing, I collect Pokemon cards. This is Astral Radiance set. I can't really see him, but it's not the newest set, but it's the second to newest set. So I'm probably getting a bunch of doubles. So yeah. Anyways, you said baseball cards, and I'm like physically addicted to these, you know. So let's just open them.
Well, while you're arranging that, do you want to touch on really quick the AI rapper news?
Oh,
that
yes.
That it literally completely started, climaxed, and ended all within like 2 days.
I'm gonna wipe my nose off camera. Watch this. All right. Surely no one saw that. Yeah, that's some. That's yeah.
That was some white people shit.
White
But
people shit.
Yeah, it really bothered me. Especially like, did you see the Instagram post where there's like a cop fucking beating him and he's like, police
Oh, I hated
brutality.
that. Yeah.
It's
Here,
like,
let
what
me
the fuck?
let me put these down for a second. 'Cause here's the
It's so
thing.
fucked. That whole situation was so fucked. I'm glad it got hated on so fucking much that that they just immediately took it back. But it does have.
What would you call
It
it?
is a
AR?
scary album.
AI.
You can type in. I know the name. Or you could
Look at this
FN
clown,
Mecca or
dude.
whatever. But the scary thing about this is, granted, this wasn't successful at all.
Yeah.
But in the future, I mean, like, what if they just start cutting out artists altogether and they just have fucking AI music?
Then I won't listen to it anymore.
I'm hoping that is not what's gonna happen in the future. That's so fucked up.
I'll become the. I like that his appropriated dreads have been green screened out. Also, it's very
That's fucking
metaphorical.
funny.
Oh yeah, hit the PIP so the kids can see. Yeah, because like obviously you could be a 4-year-old and know that this is completely inappropriate, multiple reasons. But the thing that I don't like is like I don't know. Like I went to school near Nashville, and that's obviously like Capitol Records. All these big labels are in Nashville, L.A. They all have these offices and stuff. But I went to school with a bunch of like fairly cool people that I imagine are probably, getting into. The dog's being annoying here. They're getting into like careers in A&R and stuff like that. But then, while I was down there getting my bachelor's degree, I'm like, okay, like these kids are gonna, or is she gonna hump you now? What is she doing?
I don't know. She's like grabbing me.
Luna, are you okay? You need some attention. You don't like cultural appropriation. That's what it is. Yeah,
As a pit bull, I bet she's kind of offended by
that's
it.
true. Yeah, she's been prejudiced her whole life. But yeah, all these friends of mine, like they were going into like music law, and I'm gonna go intern at this studio or whatever. But then it's like you have to sit down and realize like there's just a bunch of white people making decisions, and that's the sad thing is like hip hop is obviously black art, black culture, but then the white people are the ones making the decisions. And I just didn't think that we were at the point that this could just not even like go under the radar, but like just get co-signed. Like how did this get
Well,
co-signed?
I love the caption too. It's
Wait, where
just
is
like,
it? Up there?
what should I do? This guard keeps beating me with his baton because I won't snitch. I ain't no rat. Like what?
It's
Like
like,
it's so
it's like
like
kindergarten.
It's like if a boardroom of just white execs were like, what would a
Luna.
black person say in jail? And then they just like whip this shit up. It's so fucked.
puppy. She hates police brutality and cultural appropriation. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like you're trying to teach a 4-year-old child like what racism looks like, but then it's just an actual marketing campaign for a legitimate signed recording artist and one of the top labels in the history of the music industry.
Yeah, well, I'm very happy that
it's gone.
immediately is gone.
That's the good news. I mean, I do hate that. Like, come here, Luna, come here, sweetie, come here. As Kendrick says on the best hip hop album, Mr. Morale, what the fuck is cancel culture, dog? Because it's like, I don't know. I've been watching the YMH stuff. Louis C.K. is back, and I'm like kind of fine with that overall because it's just like I feel like he's paid his dues, and I don't know. We just can't go around like we can't go around barking. We can't go around just like ruining people's careers necessarily. So I'm not like I understand a lot of that stuff is bad. Obviously, like R. Kelly, the Harvey Weinsteins, like Jeffrey Epstein. There's terrible monsters, and people should be punished. But like, yeah, it blows my mind that basically this was greenlit, and then the first person I saw, shouts out to Chica, female MC. Female MC. She's great. She's like more of an underground artist, but she's starting to pop a lot more, and she's about to have an album come out. But she's just wild on Twitter, and she was just throwing like their feet to the flame basically. Like as soon as it dropped, she was just like, as a black woman, as a black artist, like this is whatever. And it's crazy to me that Twitter blows up and they're like, okay, whoa. Yeah, well, we're gonna go ahead and drop the artist. It's like, why does it have to, like, why does that the causation? Like you're gonna go into it with all this money, these photoshops, the music, the TikToks, the videos. They had this whole campaign for this artist to roll out, but then you're just gonna go, oh well, we saw that you guys were upset, so just kidding. And then Capitol Records is not probably ever gonna do anything to actually. I saw this one group. I was gonna like screenshot it and put it on here. It was like this activism group that was just calling for them to like donate all the money that was made to charities, like black charities, and
100%. That'd be great if they did that.
So I don't know. I haven't followed up on that. Maybe we'll see that on episode 2. We'll see if they're actually making any reparations for this. But my guess is they're just gonna wipe this under the rug, move on to the next thing. And the thing that's really gonna piss me off is like 6 months from now, we'll probably see another AI artist, and then they'll, instead of like saying that this was bad because of the racism, the appropriation, they'll just say like, yeah, we saw that wasn't like making traction with the youth. So here's a new AI artist, and he's a country star. And then it'll just be fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not going to be into that either because I think this is fucking... even with all the races and like remove that, I get that there's like music in Fortnite, like Travis Scott does his thing in Fortnite, he dances. But like, why are we making fake... like, it's just so stupid in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I do think, from what I remember, I didn't research too heavily into it, but I do think a black person was behind like the music itself.
Oh, okay.
But either way, it's still fucked.
Yeah, it's not an excuse.
I don't really know how much else to put it. I mean, just look at that shit. It's so fucked up.
And then, yeah, any of the other pictures too. It's like, so who's this guy? Yeah, because that's my thing. I heard that too, that there was actually a black person involved at some point.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that guy.
That's him. Yeah, it's just like that doesn't make it all right. You know, it's real sad because Capitol is a cool label. Capitol also has a cool building. I always love their building.
They do have a cool building.
I think that's in California.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's like right by the airport, I think, in LA.
It's pretty cool.
I remember seeing it when I went there as a small boy.
Is the flag at half staff for a reason? It'd be funny. They're like, sorry, we fucked up. Sorry, the flag will be at half mast today because we're racist. Sorry.
The design is also just so dumb and outdated. Like I can see this. Like I can see that guy looking kind of cool when like Little Pump was around and shit. But now it's like, who looks like that anymore?
Not people that I respect. I saw a video of Lil Pump in Japan, and you probably see
nobody fucking paid attention to him.
It is because like I love Lil Pump because Riley Reid was like sucking on his toes that one time. And I thought that was cool.
I forgot about that.
Because she can deep throw to SM7B, and I fuck with that. But yeah, that always cracked me up. I'm not a big fan of his music, but I saw that video over the weekend, I think, and I was like,
I liked his presence in music as a little goofball, but I honestly think I just kind of thought in my head is like Lil Nas X kind of like the new Lil Pump in the regard of like being funny on social media at the very least.
Could be.
I think he's better at it. I fucking love Lil Nas X.
Speaking of Riley Reid, deep throat and mics, this Pokemon card is called Gape Jaw Bog.
Here, do you want to try that?
Yeah, let's do this over here. Look at that. Gape Jaw Bog. Gape Jog. Yeah, here's the thing, and I predicted this. It's so weird. I wonder if it's the dust, because like the episode 0 that you'll never see, I was sniffling there too. But essentially, yeah, what I'm doing is I'm just going through these, and I have my little Pokédex app, because I'm just checking off what I have. I'm pretty sure I have doubles of all of these, but, you know, maybe we'll get a cool card in the back. But this is all crap. Crap.
Now, what's the current set that's being manufactured right now?
Lost Origins is the new one. And
I
that's
don't know anything about this shit.
That's coming in hot. The kids are chirping about it. They're hitting shelves already.
I'm really thinking about starting to buy packs at least like once a week to open on the podcast just to see if I get fucking better cards without even caring.
You should do it. It's a terrible waste of your money. Just kidding. No, I always get I get excited, and it's just like reliving my childhood basically. But yeah, these are all doubles. This is unfortunate. And then as you
Aren't
know,
the last two the good ones?
that's right. So give me the scooper here.
Heavy ball.
Hey, I got a heavy ball.
That's pretty cool.
That's the reverse hollow. I think I already have the regular version of that one. Oh, I sure do. Now here's the last one. Fucking nothing. I might not have this, but it's not that cool. It's just a little Eevee evolution. Oh, it's all messed up because the green screen. There you go.
That's pretty cool.
Glaceon. Yeah, also, like, I can't wait till we actually get subscribers, and then they're going to be all like, that's not how you pronounce that name. And I'll go, oh, sorry, I didn't spend time learning how to pronounce it because I was too busy having sex with women. Get it?
Got him. Yeah.
I didn't have that card, so that's really nice. So
that's good.
We'll actually sleeve this one up. So I try to sleeve all my cards, and then I top load the really rare ones. But I don't know. There's just like groups of people, and more power to you. But there's people that do it for like the money. There's people that do it for collectors' purposes. I do it for a little bit of both. I like collecting them. I like just having them, and then I also like obviously making money off of it. It's like a good investment. So. Best of both worlds, but I'm actually going to sleeve the reverse hollow as well. Because, in 10 years, this will be worth like $1, so that'll be great. Plus, with inflation, it'll be actually worth like 75 cents. But, yeah, I guess on that note, we're pretty much wrapped up here. I don't know if I have anything else to show you besides those 2 videos. We hit about a little over an hour, so that's pretty good. But, yeah. What else should we tell the kids?
I don't know. There's nothing else on my mind. I would like to say I did listen to the new Alchemist Rock Marciano.
Oh, we love that. Yes,
it's some of his best production I've heard in a long time. And I was also thinking when I was just looking through his discography on Apple Music when I was going to listen to it, it's like he might be up there as like a GOAT discography in hip hop right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, of course, before he was like a legend to begin with, but like starting, I think.
You mean the Alchemist specifically?
Yeah. Yeah,
I would agree.
And I can't remember. I think his like big string of collab album started with Lulu. If I'm remembering correctly, yeah, I think that's when he started doing it like every fucking month. He just has another project now. But yeah, no, his run that he's been on for the past couple of years is fucking nuts, dude. Like it really, if you look at the albums, like here, I guess I'll just pull that up real quick here. Like if you look at that, I mean. I guess that's not in sequential order either, unfortunately. But
stupid internet.
It's just, I mean, if you look, maybe if you pull it up on Apple Music, maybe you can see it. Either way, it's just.
This will be in.
There we go. This is a really organized, well thought out podcast.
Oh, look at that! Look, it's even organized by the years.
But yeah, I mean, if you look at his career prior to the late 2010s, I mean, obviously, he was a fucking legend, one of the best producers out there for decades now. But I don't know, man. Like his shit the past couple years, like I would really only say it rivals like Kanye, Kendrick, really legendary discographies like that. If you just look at the quality of the shit that he's put out.
Yeah, because I don't know if there's like a moment, but I feel like the big moment for me, obviously he had like. He had one song on Oxymoron there, but I feel like when he got hooked up with Earl around this time,
yeah,
that's when I think maybe he or other artists started realizing like, oh, we could get like it's kind of like how Egon and Madlib always talk about the Mad Villain collab and stuff like that, or just anything that Madlib does where it's like he's there to elevate other artists. Like he's obviously doing his own thing, but that's why I love the Alchemist run now because it's like, he's obviously standalone, just in my opinion, one of the best producers ever. But he really knows how to make a sound for like they all sound similar, obviously, because it's his production style. But yeah, he's saying, hey, oh, you want to make a Earl tape, or oh, let's do a Conway tape, and then he's just elevating these artists. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I would really say it probably starts around Fetty. I think was like the first one. And then
Where's Defetti? Where is that? 2017?
no, it's
18?
2018, yeah.
I can't read.
But I would say Fetty is where it starts, but then you go from there. There's just like Lulu and keep on going. Yeah, so there's Lulu there. Alfredo came out the same fucking year.
Ooh. Mac Hami. Little Boldy.
Yeah, and then Haram, fucking incredible.
That's what I love too, is that he always still goes back to like his OG, like the stuff that he used to do. He doesn't shy away from just going, oh yeah, I'll throw a beat on Eminem's album or Schoolboy's album or something.
Yeah.
Because he still maintains. I also love that he goes back and remixes a lot of old stuff. Like he did, what was the one I saw up here earlier? Whap, whap. But yeah, he went back and remixed some like old stuff, and I love that he doesn't like shy away from his early work, because I feel like there's a lot of artists that try to get away from like what they're doing. A little AZ there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I would say,
Look at this year. I mean, that's crazy.
yeah,
Because he didn't do Mr. Morale, but he got a song on Mr. Morale, which is probably the best album this year. I mean, he
I
did
don't
the
know.
Dre thing for
Like,
GTA.
I don't know. I don't think I can necessarily put him in the same list since he's not a rapper. But I don't know. I mean, when you think about strings of albums that are like legendary, like Kanye and Kendrick's discography, where it's just hit after hit after hit, I think he's equal to them at this point, in my opinion, just in terms of quality, just delivering over
Yes.
and over and over. It's just fucking unreal.
That's correct.
So I guess I'll just throw that out there. That's my last. I haven't listened. I know a fuckload of cool music came out, but those are the only two I've actually had the time to sit down and listen to a few times.
Yeah, it's been insane. I've just been bouncing around through stuff. But yeah, go ahead if you want. We're gonna make official for episode 1 our Patreon. We got what? Twitter.
We have Twitter. I'm trying to figure out Instagram. So here's the thing with
Fuck you, Instagram. What's going on?
So every time I try to log in, it says I have to enter a verification code that they text me, but I never get the code. And no matter what happens, no matter what browser I use, whatever the fuck I do, I can never get them to send me the code. And then, of course, if I try to, I might just have to make like a new email just for Instagram.
That's okay.
I mean, fucking whatever, but
We'll figure it out.
I wish it was easy to change your email in all of your accounts for stuff, because I'll just make a new email,
Wouldn't that be nice?
but
Technology
we'll
sucks.
figure it all out. Yeah, we'll have to write it all down on a pen and paper.
Well, the big thing is YouTube, Patreon. I think like what I'll do is overlay some stuff here, and you'll see some stuff in the description. But yeah, we're gonna upload Patreon today. YouTube's the big one because that's where all this is gonna go.
Yep.
And then we're gonna figure out a pretty cool Patreon setup. We're gonna autograph used tissues and mail them to people. Fingernail clippings, farts in jars, stuff like that. Whatever you guys want. That's what we should do instead of just saying this is what you get. Is we should have like
Surprise.
yeah, just
Surprise
say like
fucking
one of
toenails and
these.
pubic hair and shit and piss.
Yeah, I was thinking, how can we do that legally?
Hey.
Because I know Bella Delphine or whatever, she got in trouble for her bathwater.
She got in trouble for that?
Yeah, they made her
Why?
like take it down or something. Because there's some law about when because in the tub water there's obviously like skin particles and
Right,
stuff
so
and
it's
piss
like
and
a-
shit. So it's like
Okay.
yeah, something where you can't like mail it or you can't cross state lines. I don't know.
But
There's
I
a whole
feel
thing.
like if two consenting adults agree to a financial exchange, money for piss and shit, like, that should be fine.
What
If it's in a sealed jar, who fucking cares?
Well, see, the people, they're going to know. I got these cool Lego mugs from Target.com. Target, welcome to sponsor us. What if what we did here is just filled these up
I don't know. I'll just say
and sent them to the people?
that I think if a cop can kill an unarmed black man and then get paid leave, I think consenting adults should be able to buy bodily fluids online.
I agree.
It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing.
We should take this podcast to Japan because I know they have the used panty vending machines there. And that's just fucking really cool. Yeah, it's on the bucket list. So, yeah, subscribe to Patreon. Give us your money. We're not going to like do $50 or anything crazy, but we'll build out a structure there. And
We can't do anything crazy yet because
No,
obviously this is
no.
not a full-time gig at the moment, unfortunately. But
No, no,
hopefully
no.
it can become one, and then we can do cool stuff. But either
Yeah.
way, we'll try to have some cool tiers, maybe with some merch or something. I don't know.
oh, yeah, we love making merch. what we're famous for is starting businesses that fail, and then we make merch for it, and then never release the merch or start the business. So this is actually a good avenue for that. I was watching something the other night, and there was an ad. They were like, "Oh, use this service." So I'll show you that off air, and we'll probably make some t-shirts, some beanies, some even mugs perhaps. But yeah, anyways, we drank just some Starbucks coffee, nothing crazy today.
No, but yeah, we'll get some cool coffees on here. Yeah.
Hopefully get some better fucking earphones is what we'll get. Things hurt my ear.
Tell you what, looks like we're at exactly an hour 20. You want to watch a couple
that.
fun videos and wrap this up?
Yep. Yeah, I feel like 90 minutes is great. Oh, all right. So you can't flip me off of here, unfortunately.
No.
So, yeah, this one we'll put a link in. It's a tweet, and it's not like inappropriate, but you'll see once you see what's going on in the video. It's like it's just some like children's toy shit, but like there's a very specific reason we can't show it. You can hear it, but we
so you can listen to the audio, but you can't
see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like a copyright thing. You'll see. Check this out. All right, ready? Oh, the cool thing about cool thing about Hot Wheels, I grew up playing with Hot Wheels. You can hear the noise. I love them, but my favorite part is when the track ends.
Oh my god, the clicking at the end. What's in there?
Hot Wheels car. It's fully in
why
there.
is it makes the sound of like plastic hitting other plastic.
Yeah, I think
is there
he
like
has
a cup in there?
There's a cup, yeah.
Can we describe what's happening?
Yeah, of course.
A Hot Wheels car goes down a spiraling track.
Here goes one.
So here it goes, and then that's the sound of a Hot Wheels car being inserted into a man's asshole.
Yeah. Pierce Paris, baby.
Oh, that's Pierce. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect him. I respect him so fucking much for being like, you know what? I'm just going to make entertaining shit for heterosexual males that think my gayness is funny.
Oh, it's so cool.
You know? It's like...
I love him.
But it's just like jackass shit.
Yeah, it's very jackass.
It's very jackass, and I just respect that he's taken his gay porn talent to like the comedy sketch side of things.
That's right.
Because he's brave enough to do the things many will not do for a laugh.
Yeah, and I feel like it's not even he's going like overkill. He's just probably around the house like, what could fit in my asshole? Oh, let's do that.
Yeah,
it's just like it's
he's
so cool.
great. I fucking love him for that.
Now this one, I don't think we'll show either because there's some music and copyright, but I just wanted you to hear it. So we might have to mute this part. So if it's just us going like this, sorry, because
Can I show the video?
Yeah, why not? Then we'll just.
No one's gonna fucking see this anyway.
Yeah, I don't think this matters. But yeah, you ever
Finger blasters.
We're going to lunch later. Like, you ever just gone to a restaurant and ordered some chicken tenders?
Blast your fingers into our unique sauce containers filled with honey, tangy barbecue, or salt and vinegar.
Finger blasting is the best.
Try one finger at a time.
Yum.
2 fingers.
Is it,
Okay.
And then, if everybody's cool with it,
am I
work
just
up
an
to
idiot,
3.
or is the sauce like pink?
Two's good.
It is.
For now.
I'll take what I can get.
Finger blasting
You'll
is
love the
fun
ending.
with friends.
But if my friends aren't around, I'll just finger blast myself.
Blasters.
I wish that was a real product.
Yeah, there's no way that's real, right?
It would. I can't imagine those tasting good. You know, like the little dino nuggets that
Jesus.
taste like fucking cardboard?
Yeah,
It
cardboard
would
nuggets.
probably be like that.
Probably.
I wish those. I mean, I would buy them. I would eat them once.
Yeah. I feel like the sauce is what would make me throw up. Because, as you said, it is very pink looking. I don't know what the sauce was made
Yeah,
of.
well, because what?
but,
There's barbecue, salt and vinegar, and nothing that would be pink, which I don't like.
Smash that like button. Yeah. But yeah, let's just wrap it up, I guess. So we'll throw in a link to that Pierce Paris. You should like and subscribe to this channel. You should also like and subscribe. I don't know what his handle is, but find Pierce Paris on Twitter because that guy's
I can
a
never.
legend.
Every time I try to search him, he doesn't come up. You have to like type in his exact.
It's a whole
Twitter
yeah.
handle.
I think it's probably because he shows people fucking his butthole, and I would imagine that's like not something Twitter wants to like be found. You know?
Well, that's another thing I want to. Before I guess we wrap this up, that I respect about Pierce Paris is that he probably just has like casual porn fans. They're like, oh, he's a cool porn star.
Yeah.
I'll follow him, and then they just see this like scarring
100%.
shit, Hot Wheels cars in his fucking asshole and shit.
There is another one I'll show you next week. That'll just be a thing because he does so many of them. I'll probably show you one each week. But there's another one. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but it's better than the Hot Wheels. believe it or not. So, yeah, look forward to that. Yeah, appreciate everybody. I'm glad the dog behaved. I hope you enjoyed this 90 minutes of nonsense.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I think this will be a cool podcast.
It will be. And that's the whole point. The podcast that I like, they build it out with their fans, the best friends as we're called. So, yeah, throw a comment or send us a message. Like, that was stupid. Why do you guys talk about that? Or you should talk about this. Or maybe you should do this that way, because that's the thing. Like, we're not just going to sit here and blast out content.
No.
We're just going to do what we want to do. But yeah, if you think we could do it better or a different way, let us know, you know?
There's nothing we can improve on.
That's right. It's perfect. Best
This is a
podcast
perfect
ever.
podcast. Everything works well.
That's right.
Yeah. Well,
we get lunch now. Yum, yum, yum. Bye-bye.